Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. Supportive Oracle cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Okay. Leo. Ooh. Okay, we didn't get a lot of the Oracle cards, but that's cool. What we did get was really good, so... Okay. This, I had a hard time not saying it as soon as I saw it, but it reminds me, I think this happened to Sagittarius. The Hierophant showing up right in the beginning. The Hierophant is a very earth energy. A lot of times it's used to show that there's a Taurus connected to the situation. Taurus, you're not a Taurus, well, it's Taurus energy, sticking to a plan. Sticking to a plan, doing things a certain way, having this trajectory out there, like it's ways out there, I'm going to get there. The way I'm going to get there is I'm going to stick to this. Whether it bores the socks off me or not, I don't care. I'm sticking with it, and I'm not going to deviate from my plan. I got to stick to the plan. You've got self-acceptance and automatic writing. Now, when I feel automatic writing, that's a card that's very interesting. It depends how it's applying to the situation. You can do automatic writing if you like. I'm not really feeling that. Sometimes it's kind of like the download of information in the sense of like, I don't think you have to be clairvoyant or flat out psychic, just psychic to get this sometimes, where you're just kind of, you're relaxed, you're letting your mind kind of wander, and all of a sudden you start thinking of different things and how to do them. Epiphanies, sometimes people refer to them as, and just a good idea pops in your head. That could be automatic writing, like something like somebody's saying to you, or some energies being sent to you, like, hey, what about this? What about doing it this way? So it's like a new idea, a new way of doing things is popping into your head. That's what I'm getting with automatic writing. Wherever it's coming from, it's coming in through your thoughts. Self-acceptance is kind of like, you know what? Here's how I've been doing things. This is how I've done it. This is how I've done it. This is how I've done it. And this is where things have gone off. And I don't like how that turned out. And I don't like how this turned out. And this is where it went screwy. And when I'm getting the Hierophant, it's telling me it's when you've gone off plan in certain situations. I wouldn't say that was normally the thing, but maybe it's within a relationship, or maybe at a job, or dealing with a certain person. It goes well, it goes well, it goes well. But once you deviate from the plan, all of a sudden it goes nuts. It just goes south. It doesn't go well. It doesn't go where you want it to go. And you look back and you're like, you know what? If I had stuck to that plan, I would have been bored to death. I wouldn't have enjoyed it, but I would have got the outcome I wanted. So there's a lot of ways here. And the automatic writing, again, it's not just about sticking to a plan. It's like how you can construct a plan. It's almost like if you're dealing with something at work. Like, I can hit these check marks in this order at this time. I can do that. But it's kind of like I can keep it lively for myself over here and just keep giving the result at the desired time and place. It's kind of like, all right, if you look at the 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, how I get to breakfast is on me. I can take 3 different ways to get there, anything I want, as long as I get there at 8:15 on the dot and I bring the eggs. I bring the scrambled eggs. Like, every day I'm supposed to bring scrambled eggs, and you're like, that's going to bore the pants off of me. But, how I make them is supposed to be the same way. And I'll make the scrambled eggs the same, but maybe I bring a little tub of salsa to put next to it. So that way, if I want something different or somebody else wants something different, the normal eggs are there, but now you have salsa, you can have 2 if you want it. Maybe some other day I'll bring some extra cheese over to the side. You could sprinkle some cheese on it. Maybe I'll bring some olives or pimentos, whatever I want. You know what I mean? You're kind of like, I'll find different ways to spice this up for myself, but the core, the scrambled eggs, I'll keep making the scrambled eggs for breakfast. When it comes to lunch, I'll bring whatever. And it's the same thing, but something extra. Like, that's how you're trying to find a different way to do it. Kind of like some way where I can make it a little bit more lively for me without changing the core when I do it, what I do, and how it comes in. It feels tedious even to think about it, just to be fair. But you're kind of like, but if I stick to this, whatever outcome I'm looking for, it's showing up. It's happening. Strength with the Hanged Man is in the environment. Somebody's giving you a hard time. I feel like not in a hard time like they're not letting you do what you want to do, but a hard time like lip service, like somebody's complaining or somebody's saying, well, this is what was supposed to happen and that's what happened before, and it's great that you're a part of it now, but how long can we depend on you to do it the way it's supposed to be done? So somebody's kind of giving you a bit of an earful. There's no card on your side at this point, so some of you are handling that well, others of you are getting annoyed with it. I would just absorb it as information, as if you were reading something off a menu, kind of like, all right, this is what they think. Whether it be true or not, I would just kind of look at it as information, like that's how they're perceiving you, and just keep doing what you need to keep doing. There is information coming forward that you might be able to use. Again, that's why like whatever they're saying to you, I would just kind of absorb it. Like, this is what they think, this is how they view me. It's not about if it's on or if it's off. You just need to be aware of this is the perception. So that way, if you want that perception, you do what you need to do to keep it. If you don't like that perception, you just keep moving forward in a way to disprove it. I don't know about arguing with it if it's really going to make a difference. It's more about proof is in the pudding. So it's good to know how somebody perceives you, and then you do with it. Just take it as information. I just don't know about fighting back, really getting far. Like, you might want to say your point, like, I don't agree, and that's not how it is, and then just leave it. But, like, I don't think you're going to convince somebody of it being different. You're going to have to prove it's different, if it's different. Okay. Cthulhu is coming in here, too, with, like, I'm kind of feeling like there's a beauty to this. If they're already giving you a hard time, and, like, the expectations are low, when the expectations are low, it's that much easier to exceed them. So if their expectations of you are very low or not that great, it just makes it that much easier for you to exceed those expectations. And I'm getting Cthulhu is kind of like, this energy does want you to surprise them. It seems to be open to that. So this is an opportunity for you to actually make this even better for you. Just don't get caught up in like the negativity, which is very hard, is what I'm getting. Again, just treat it like, okay, this is information. This is how I'm being viewed. I'm going to prove it the way I want it to be proven. This is how I want it. This is how they see me. This is how I want them to see me. So I'm going to show the proof, and I'm going to do the proof. I'm going to keep proving that this is who I really am, not who they think I am. Okay. Trust comes in with the Four of Wands. I do feel like you're making good on this. You're doing what you need to do. You're keeping it lively in the way that's acceptable, but you're keeping the core of what needs to be done the same and on time, same and on time, same and on time, same and on time. You're committing to it. The trust is really building here. You're showing that, you can do this, you're good at this. Getting something done is not hard. Sticking to a plan sometimes. Leo likes to do things on their own time, when they're ready, the way they need to do them. That's how I feel. You'll let me know in the comments. You definitely will if I'm off on that. But you like your fluidity. You like to do it the way you need to do it. And act and like, well, if this is coming in now and I need to do that, then I'm going to go do that, and I'll come back to this. You're handling it. You're showing your reliability. It's there. Good? Good. All right. There's a lot of good cards here, but there's one in the middle that's kind of interesting. You're proving that you can do what you need to get done. You're proving it. You're just flat out proving it. You got the Sun card on your side, and you got the Five of Wands. I don't really know if I'd say this was an argument. I want to say that you're just kind of like making a point. That you're making it known. You're making sure nobody misses that not only can you have done what you're supposed to do. Not only can you stick to the plan, you have. And you're making sure that's known. That's what I'm getting with the Five of Wands. You're making sure people know, and you got the Sun card. You're like, I'm proud of this. I did well with this, and you're going to know I did it. That way, if any of you have misconceptions about me, you're going to clear that up real quick, because I'm making sure you're going to see what I've done. We good? It's a little bit like I have something to prove energy. That's how it feels. How you relate to it is, like, remember, it's a general read, so go with it whichever way that matches for you. Because I feel like somebody else is on the other side, like, wow. Like, judgment is going in your favor, and they might feel kind of like a little bit under the gun. Like, oh, like, maybe I said something I shouldn't have said, or maybe I said something out of turn. That judgment, like, the look of that lady on there, she looks like a little bit uncomfortable. To me, she looks uncomfortable. I do feel like it's good. I do feel like it's good. But I feel like people are like, okay, well, I said something, and the Leo has proved it otherwise. So it's kind of like, they're like, ooh. They're like, I guess I was wrong. I'm kind of feeling that energy. I'm just feeling, just kind of like, I guess I was wrong. I'm feeling that energy. Judgment in your favor. I feel like it's in your favor. Because judgment is showing up, it's showing up in the environment. No, it's definitely in your favor. No matter how I look at it, it's definitely in your favor. All right, especially because the next card on your side is Justice. Good things are coming your way. I feel like after you've proven, like, you thought that of me, this is what's really going on. Once you've proven it, justice comes your way because now you're getting more opportunities going towards you. People are kind of like, hey, the Leo has proven they can handle this. And you know what? They get things done. This other person said, yeah, they might get part of it done, but they'll walk away. And the Leo proved that that's not the case. They got it done. They got it completely done. They did exactly what they were supposed to do from start to finish. They did it all. So I think we should give the Leo more opportunities, and more opportunities, more important, lucrative opportunities seem to be coming your way with the Two of Pentacles. Justice on your side. Appreciation is here with the Fool. People don't really want to distrust this situation, but be aware of that other person still. They're waiting. They seem to wonder if they just have to wait out their moment, because if something goes a little off color, they're going to be all over it, is what I'm getting. I don't think you're going to have a hard time proving your worth, but be aware that someone is constantly out there just trying to find small little slip-ups, and they're going to try to accentuate them. So I feel like this is a time where you want to be as on point as you can, in the sense of, like, watch out for the details. Watch out for the details, because I feel like somebody's watching, just trying to catch you. I don't really see a problem coming from this. I'm more concerned, like, you're getting caught off guard. If you expect it, and somebody plays this game with you, I feel like you'll snuff that out really fairly easily. If somebody blindsides you, in the sense of, like, I proved you wrong, you look embarrassed, so I guess you're done, and I'll move on from you. But if they come back and they blindside you, that's gonna push a button, is what I'm getting. And you might have a moment where it might not be your best moment, and it may not work to your advantage. But if you see it, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll just squelch it, kind of like, oh, really? You're looking for the details still? I already proved it's fine. And you know what? There's blood in these veins. You know what? That makes me human. Not going to be perfect. So I did really well with this. I'm not going to be perfect. It's not possible. And I feel like that's what you'll tell this person, as long as you realize that they're constantly watching. They're constantly chirping behind the scenes too. I feel like they're constantly chirping behind the scenes. It doesn't matter as much after that. As long as you know about it, you're just kind of like, well, sometimes that's all you can do is chirp. I feel like that's going on. Like, I feel like I'm annoyed with somebody in the sense of, like, that's what they keep doing. I'm also noticing, if I get a little deeper into the energy, if it's not you they're going for, it's somebody else. So you might be realizing that this person, they may have targeted you in the beginning, you proved them wrong. They're constantly looking for their opportunity to prove that they were right again, right? But then you might also notice, you know what, they're constantly looking to bring people down. That just seems to be their thing. They're constantly tearing other people down. And you might be able to help somebody else out. later, kind of like pointing out, you know, so-and-so, they tried to do that to me. Don't let them do that to you, because I don't let them do it to me. Don't let them do that to you. You might make some extra allies along the way, pointing out, like, hey, that person, don't let them get under your skin, because they're always doing that. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.